Okay, here we are once again with the solar-powered sound system. This time we're at City Hall, downtown Los Angeles, getting ready for the environmental rally. And we got two power speakers on sticks. We're going to have a drum circle in a little while. A lot of speeches, a lot of music. So we'll talk about how the system works. We got two 145 watt solar panels. Can you hear me? I got 245 watt solar panels. Let me turn this down a bit. And from the solar, it goes into the Morningstar charge controller. And then from there, I have a Simlex pure sine wave inverter. And I have a Sears deep cycle battery. Actually, portable solar is really all about the battery. The solar just keeps the battery charged. And so it comes out of the inverter and powers up my sound system, which I have over here. Some wireless mics, the speakers, the whole 9 yards. And that's how it works. All right. Thank you very much for listening.
They are how we're going to move forward with this community collaborative effort. There are us volunteers with denim bands on our arms, and they're walking around with sign-up sheets. If you have any emergencies, please see the emergency tent over here. The bathrooms are right behind you in that green building. Our zero waste stations are provided by Recycle Movie today, and we have a great lineup of performers that are going to happen after the speaker, so you guys need to stay. We have Miranda Rondeau, Finian of Make Peace Brothers, and I hear the billionaires are going to crash the party, so you got to back me up. We're also going to make history again at 4 o'clock. At 4 o'clock, we are going to participate in what is going to be the largest native round dance in LA and probably SoCal history. One more thing until I introduce our Master of Ceremonies. Leslie Iwerks, she is here today. She's an Oscar-nominated filmmaker. She has 3 important films on the topic of Canadian oil sands and Keystone XL pipeline. And that Keystone XL pipeline is Pipe Dreams. Our speaker, Henry Waxman, also appeared in Pipe Dreams. Pipe Dreams is Oscar shortlisted, and it's narrated by Daryl Hannah, and Leslie is providing complimentary copies to all of our speakers here today. So if you want to know more about her movies and see them, go to leslieIworks.com or look up Pipe Dreams. So without any further ado, I would like to introduce our Master of Ceremonies. He is an actor, director, and environmental extraordinaire. He is a leader in the environmental movement here in the Hollywood community. He serves on the board of Coalition for Clean Air, the Thoreau Institute, and the advisory board for Union of Concerned Scientists. He has his own TV show that teaches us all how to be sustainable. He lives extremely sustainable himself. He is completely off the grid. So what better person who knows the issues, who lives here in LA, who walks the walk, than our Master of Ceremonies? Please help me in welcoming Ed Begley Jr.
Jessica, big hand for Jessica. Thank you. Thank you, Jessica. Quick poll before we get to our first speakers. How many people came here by public transportation as I did? Yes! How many people came here from their home by walking or riding a bike? Yes. How many people came here with some alternative fuel vehicle, either electric, hybrid, or biofuels? Yes. Okay. I'm telling you, they say we don't have alternative. They say that's why they're going to burn so much coal and they got to do this Keystone pipeline. They say we have to have it. That's not true. I know the wind power works. I've owned a wind turbine, part of a wind farm since 1985, putting out many clean green homes worth of power for 28 years. I know it works. I know that solar works. It's been powering my house and charging my car since 1990. These things work. But I started doing the cheap and easy stuff, picking the low-hanging fruit, the energy-efficient light bulbs and the energy-saving thermostat and all that kind of stuff, the cheap and easy stats, and riding a bike or taking the bus. That's like putting a handkerchief on a massive wound. And you know what? It is. But if you've got a massive wound, you want to get to the emergency room and do the kind of surgery you have to do, and you want a handkerchief on the way to get there. So do that cheap and easy stuff too. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. And there's lots of things we can do. We're going to visit that in a little while. But first I got some announcements, then we're going to get to our first wonderful speaker. We have so many wonderful people here from the Indigenous community. They are our leaders who for many years have lived off the interests of the land, not liquidating their principle, cutting down all the trees, living unsustainably. They are our leaders and our teachers in this. Before I introduce the very first speaker, a couple of very important announcements. Stay around for the round dance at the closing of the event. It is a Protect the Sacred round dance led by Indigenous peoples and the Hummingbird Intertribal Women's Native Drum. All members of the human family are warmly invited to join together.